What's going on, muscle monsters? Alain Gonzalez here, and in this video we're going to talk about some reasons that you aren't gaining any muscle mass, or if you are gaining muscle mass, you are not maximizing the amount of muscle that you can actually build. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump right in. Number one mistake is not eating enough. If you want to put on muscle maximally, you have to ensure that you are putting in more energy than you are expending. You have to ensure that you are in a positive energy balance. What this is going to do is ensure that you are giving your body, right, providing your body the necessary nutrients that it needs in order to repair and grow. So an easy way to figure out if you are in fact eating enough is to stick to one specific calorie goal for the day, eat that many calories every single day, and weigh yourself every single morning. At the end of the week, I want you to get an average of all of your weigh-ins. Every other week, you are going to notice that your average is either going up, down, or staying the same. If it's going up, this means that you are in fact in a caloric surplus and are able to maximize muscle growth. Okay, if you are losing weight, then this means that you are under eating. Okay, and if you are maintaining your weight, this simply means that you are at maintenance. Now, again, you can build muscle at maintenance. However, if you want to build muscle maximally, you must be in a caloric surplus. Mistake number two is not eating enough protein. It is possible to eat enough calories and still not maximize muscle growth due to lack of protein intake. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to eat 2 grams per pound of body weight in protein. In fact, we need less than half of what we once thought. So anywhere between 0.8 grams per pound of body weight to 1 gram per pound of body weight is more than enough for you to maximize muscle growth if you are in fact in a caloric surplus. Mistake number 3 is not focusing on strength. We're so busy going in to the gym, right, consistently, which is great, but, right, we're chasing the pump, right? We are doing all these reps, we're feeling the burn, but that's not what produces muscle growth. What produces muscle growth is new stimulus, progressive overload. So if you're bench pressing 135 for 10 every week, your body has no reason to continue growing. So we have to introduce a new stimulus. Throw on 140 and do that for the same 10 reps. Or keep the 135 and do it for 12 reps. Ultimately, the goal is to get stronger, to get a little better than you were previously. If you can continue to do that while you're eating enough calories and getting protein or enough protein, then you will have no problem putting on muscle mass. Another mistake that you may be making is too much cardio. This doesn't mean that if you're playing basketball every day, things of that nature, that you can't gain muscle, but you're expending more energy, which means that you will now have to make up for that energy, making it a little bit harder for you to actually eat enough to gain weight and build muscle. It is, in fact, just a matter of calories in versus calories out, or energy balance. So you can eat enough while doing crazy amounts of cardio. However, your expenditure is so high that to eat enough calories to make up for it can become very difficult, and could be the reason that no matter how much you think you're eating, you're just still not eating enough. And then lastly is inconsistency. If your program is 3 days a week, but every other week you're missing 1 or 2 days, well, you're taking a cycle that should have been, 12 workouts in a month, right? And now you're extending that to your same 12 workouts taking a month and a half or closer to 2 months. All right, so the results that you could have gotten within that month are now taking you a month and a half or 2 months. If you extend that for a longer period of time, you can see how it widens that gap. So now maybe 6 months of training will have taken you a year to complete. So it's very important that you stay consistent. Not to mention, the more consistent you are, the better you are going to get at those main lifts, which will in turn make it easier to get stronger, to add more muscle mass. And that's pretty much it, guys. Those are probably the main things that could potentially be keeping you from gaining muscle or maximizing muscle growth. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click the like button below. And just a reminder, I just purchased another 1,000 copies of my book, and I want to give them away for free. All you have to do is click the link in the description. Tell me where to send it. Just cover a small shipping fee. The book has already been paid for, and it's yours. So, again, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.